Hello, my friend. Welcome to this story. Welcome to this time together. I am happy that you are here. Really, I am. Because today is not just about English words. Today is not just about grammar or vocabulary. Today is about life. Today is about your heart. Today is about the way you see yourself and the way you see the world. Yes, this video is for English practice. But it is also more. Much more. When you listen carefully, you will learn English. But when you listen deeply, you may also learn something about life. Something that can change you. Something that can make you stronger. Something that can give you light in dark times. This is why I am happy you are here. You are not just learning a language. You are building a new story. A new future. Are you ready? If you are ready, say in your heart, I am ready. Good. Very good. Stories are powerful. Yes, stories. Think about it. Since the beginning of time, humans have told stories. Around the fire. In books. On paper. In songs. In movies. Stories are how we share our hearts. Stories are how we understand the world. Stories can make us cry. Stories can make us laugh. Stories can give us courage when we feel weak. Today, I will tell you one story. It is not about a hero from a movie. It is not about a famous celebrity. It is not about someone rich. No. It is about a simple person. An ordinary person. Someone you might see on the bus. Someone you might sit next to in school. Someone who feels the same pain you feel. Someone who carries the same dreams you carry. But this story, though simple, has a deep meaning. A meaning that can touch your life. Oh, I ask you now, are you ready to listen? Are you ready to open not only your ears but also your heart? Listening with your heart means you feel the story. Listening with your heart means you understand not only the words, but also the emotions behind the words. Sometimes, we listen with only our ears. The sound comes in. The sound goes out. But nothing stays. Nothing changes. Listening with the heart is different. When you listen with the heart, the words stay with you. The words go inside you. The words begin to live inside your mind and your feelings. So let me ask again, are you ready to listen with your heart? If you are ready, I want you to say something simple. Say it softly now. Say, I am ready. Good. Say it again. I am ready. Very good. When you speak these words, you are not only answering me. You are also speaking to yourself. You are telling yourself, I am ready to learn. I am ready to grow. I am ready to change. In this story, I will use simple English. I will use clear words. I will use short sentences. Do not worry. Do not be afraid. You will understand. Even if you do not understand every single word, you will understand the feeling. And the feeling is more important than the details. Remember, this story is not just for your brain. It is also for your heart. This is not only about English practice. This is about courage. This is about patience. This is about strength. Every sentence you hear is a small step. Every word you understand is a small victory. And small victories create big change. So let us begin. Let us walk slowly, step by step. Together, we will move forward. Together, we will enter the story. Our story begins with a young man. His name is Daniel. Daniel is not a movie star. He is not a sports champion. He is not a rich businessman. No, Daniel is an ordinary young man. But his heart is full of dreams. He wants something more than the life he has now. He wants to grow. He wants to learn. He wants to build a better future. Daniel is a student. He studies during the day. In the evening, he works in a small shop. The shop is not big. It sells simple things. But Daniel works hard. He helps customers. He cleans the floor. He carries heavy boxes. He smiles, even when he is tired. He does his job well, but his mind is often somewhere else. He is thinking about the future. He is thinking about his dreams. Sometimes, Daniel feels proud. He thinks, I am working hard. I am helping my family. I am studying. But sometimes, he feels tired. He feels like life is heavy. He feels like the future is too far away. Have you ever felt this way? Strong one moment, weak the next. Full of energy one day, empty the next. That is Daniel's life. Daniel is like many of us. He is not perfect. He makes mistakes. He sometimes forgets. He sometimes feels lazy. But he always comes back. He always tries again. This is Daniel. Ordinary. Simple. But with a heart full of dreams. Daniel lives in a small town. It is not a rich town. It is not famous. It is just a normal place. There are small houses. There are small shops. There are busy streets. Life is not easy there. But it is home. Daniel lives there with his family. His father works hard. Every morning, before the sun rises, his father leaves for work. He does not complain. He does not rest much. He works to give food to the family. He works so Daniel can go to school. His hands are strong. His face is tired. But his eyes are full of love. Daniel's mother stays home. She cooks. She cleans. She cares for everyone. Her work is quiet, but very important. She always tells Daniel, study hard. Learn well. Your future can be better. She gives him courage when he feels weak. Daniel respects his parents. He wants to make them proud. But sometimes, he feels pressure. He feels like the weight of the family is on his shoulders. He wants to help. He wants to succeed. But the road feels long. Every day, Daniel wakes up early. He takes the bus to school. After school, he goes to work in the shop. He works until evening. Then he goes home. He eats dinner with his family. After that, he studies again. His body is tired. His eyes are heavy. But he continues. Still, many nights he asks himself quietly, will my life ever change? Will my dream ever come true? Let's stop here for a moment. Let's learn some words. Vocabulary is important. These words are important for Daniel's story, and maybe also for your story. The first word is struggle. Listen, struggle. Struggle means to fight, to have difficulty, to try hard when something is not easy. For example, Daniel struggles with money. Daniel struggles with tiredness. Do you struggle with English sometimes? Maybe yes. Repeat after me, struggle. Very good. The second word is opportunity. Listen, opportunity. Opportunity means a chance. A good moment. A possibility to do something new. For example, Daniel does not have many opportunities in his small town. But he dreams of opportunities. You are listening to this story now. This is your opportunity to learn. Repeat after me, opportunity. Excellent. The third word is future. Listen, future. The future is the time that has not come yet. Tomorrow is the future. Next year is the future. Daniel dreams of a better future. You also dream of a future with more English, more courage, more success. Repeat after me, future. Wonderful. Now let's put them together. Daniel struggles with life. He has few opportunities. But he dreams of a better future. Repeat with me: struggle, opportunity, future. These are important words. Keep them in your heart. It was the beginning of change. Daniel lifted his head. He looked out the window. The street outside was dark. The bus had already passed. The shops were closed. The houses were quiet. He heard no voices. He saw no light. He felt like the world was moving, but he was not. He felt stuck. He said softly, "Why me? Why is it so hard? Why does the road feel endless? Why can't I move forward?" His voice was small. His hope was smaller. He felt like a bird in a cage. He wanted to fly, but the cage was closed. He wanted to run, but the road was blocked. Have you ever felt this way? That everyone else is moving, but you are standing still? That life is going forward, but you are left behind? That the world has light, but your room has only darkness? This is how Daniel felt. He put his hand on his chest. His heart was beating fast. He whispered again, "Why me?" No answer came. Only silence. Sometimes silence is louder than words. That night, Daniel felt the silence. And the silence felt heavy. Let us stop and listen to some words. These words are important for this part of Daniel's story. The first word is tired. Listen, tired. Tired means no energy. Tired means heavy eyes, heavy body. Daniel was tired. Repeat after me: tired. Good. The second word is stuck. Listen, stuck. Stuck means you cannot move. Stuck means trapped. Daniel felt stuck. He felt like he could not move forward. Repeat after me: stuck. Excellent. The third word is lost. Listen, lost. Lost means you do not know where to go. Lost means you do not see the way. Daniel felt lost. Repeat after me: lost. Perfect. Now put them together: tired, stuck, lost. These are the feelings Daniel had that night. These are also feelings you may know. Maybe in your English journey. Maybe in your life. Have you ever wanted to give up? Have you ever thought, "It's too much. I can't"? These feelings are human. They are not shameful. They are real. So remember: tired, stuck, lost. These words are not only vocabulary. They are also emotions. They are also experiences. And they are part of the story. Daniel felt them deeply. Maybe you have too. But the story is not finished. There is more to come. And change is possible. Daniel began to cry. At first, it was just one tear. Then another. Soon, his face was wet. His shoulders shook. His breath was heavy. He tried to hide his tears. He did not want anyone to hear. He felt ashamed. He felt weak. He thought, strong people do not cry. Brave people do not cry. But this is not true. Crying is not weakness. Crying is human. Crying is real. Crying is honest. When you cry, it means your heart is speaking. When you cry, it means your feelings are alive. Daniel cried because he cared. He cried because his dream was important to him. If he did not care, he would not cry. Tears show love. Tears show desire. Tears show the weight of the dream. As Daniel sat with his tears, he whispered, "I cannot continue. I cannot do this." But then, deep inside, another voice appeared. It was small. It was quiet. But it was there. The voice whispered, "Wait. Do not stop. Hold on. Something is coming." Daniel did not understand it yet. But the voice was real. Have you ever cried like this? Have you ever felt broken, but also heard a small voice inside saying, "Keep going"? That is not weakness. That is strength. Quiet strength. Hidden strength. The kind of strength Daniel was about to discover. That night, Daniel's room was full of silence. But inside the silence, the small voice continued. It said, "Do not give up. Something is coming." Daniel wiped his face. He thought, maybe it is only my imagination. Maybe it is nothing. But the whisper stayed. When we are tired, sometimes hope is small. It is like a tiny candle in the dark. The room is big. The darkness is heavy. But even one small candle can shine. Hope is like that. Daniel's hope was small. But it was not gone. He sat up again. He looked at his book. He did not open it. But he did not throw it away either. He simply looked. His tears slowed down. His breathing became calm. He said softly, "Maybe, just maybe, tomorrow will be different." That thought was enough. It did not solve his problems. But it gave him one more step. And one more step can change the road. Have you ever felt this? Just a little hope. Not a big light. Not a big plan. Just a little hope. That is often enough. Enough to keep walking. Enough to wait for tomorrow. The next day, Daniel went to class. He sat in the back. His eyes were tired. His face was pale. He did not want to speak. He only wanted to listen. His teacher, Mrs. Lee, noticed him. She was a kind teacher. She looked at Daniel with soft eyes. She said, "Daniel, are you okay?" Daniel shook his head. "No," he said quietly. "I'm tired. I feel lost. I don't know what to do." His voice was weak, but his words were true. Mrs. Lee walked closer. She did not laugh. She did not get angry. She just smiled gently. She said, "Daniel, listen to me. You are not alone. Many students feel this. Many people feel lost. I also felt this when I was young. You are not strange. You are human." Daniel looked at her. He did not know what to say. For the first time in many days, someone understood him. Someone listened. And sometimes, being understood is the first step to healing. Mrs. Lee continued speaking. Her voice was calm, warm, and strong. She said, "Daniel, listen carefully. Life feels heavy when we think of everything at once. The road looks impossible when we look too far ahead. But the truth is simple, a small step can change everything." Daniel repeated the words in his mind, a small step. He was not sure. "Yes," Mrs. Lee said. "Not a big jump. Not a big mountain. Just a small step. Every day. Again and again. Small steps make big change." Daniel frowned a little. "But my problems are big. My dreams are big. Can small steps really change anything?" Mrs. Lee nodded. "Yes, Daniel. Because big things are made of small things. Big journeys are made of small steps. Big dreams are made of small actions." Have you ever felt like Daniel? Looking at the big dream and thinking it is too much? Too far? Too high? Remember Mrs. Lee's words, small steps make big change. Let's practice with Daniel and Mrs. Lee's short dialogue. Listen and repeat. Mrs. Lee, "Daniel, how do you feel?" "Daniel, I feel lost. I feel tired." Mrs. Lee, "Do you think you can take a small step?" "Daniel, a small step." Mrs. Lee, "Yes. Just one. Every day. Again and again." "Daniel, Will it really help? Mrs. Lee, yes. Small steps make big change. This is a simple dialogue. But it is powerful. Let's repeat some words. Lost. Tired. Small step. Big change. Repeat after me, lost. Tired. Small step. Big change. Very good. Sometimes, short dialogues teach us more than long speeches. They are easy to remember. They stay in the heart. Daniel remembered these words. They became a light for him. The words touched Daniel's heart. They were simple. But they were powerful. He whispered them to himself, small steps, big change. For the first time in a long time, he felt something move inside. Something small. Something strong. Hope. Hope is not always loud. Hope is not always big. Sometimes hope is just a whisper. Sometimes it is just one sentence. But that is enough. Enough to help us stand again. Enough to make us try again. Daniel walked home that evening. The street was the same. The bus was the same. His room was the same. But his heart was different. He felt a light inside. He thought, I don't need to finish everything today. I just need to take one step. Then another. And another. Slowly. But surely. That night, he opened his book again. Not for hours. Just for 15 minutes. But those 15 minutes were a victory. A small victory. A step forward. A sign that change had begun. Hope is a strong word. Hope means believing tomorrow can be better than today. Hope means light in the dark. Hope means saying yes when everything around you says no. Hope is like a seed. It looks small. It looks weak. But if you plant it and take care of it, it can grow into a big tree. Daniel's hope was small, but it was real. He said to himself, maybe my future can change. Maybe my life can grow. Have you ever felt hope like this? Small, but real. Repeat after me, hope. Very good. Again, hope. Excellent. Keep this word in your heart. Hope is the first step to change. The next word is courage. Listen, courage. Courage is not the same as no fear. Courage means you feel fear, but you act anyway. Courage means standing up when you fall down. Courage means saying, I am afraid, but I will try. Daniel needed courage. He was still afraid. He was afraid of failure. He was afraid of disappointment. But with courage, he decided to take one small step. He decided to continue. He decided to walk forward. Have you ever needed courage? Maybe when you tried to speak English in front of someone. Maybe when you started something new. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward with fear. Repeat after me, courage. Very good. Again, courage. Excellent. Keep this word in your heart too. The last word is change. Listen, change. Change means things are not the same. Change means something new begins. Change means a different life, a different story. Daniel wanted change. He wanted his future to be different from his present. He wanted his life to be brighter than his past. He did not know how yet. But he knew it was possible. Because hope and courage always lead to change. Think about yourself. Do you want change? Do you want to grow? Do you want a better future? If your answer is yes, then you are the same as Daniel. And just like him, your change begins with small steps. Repeat after me, change. Good. Again, change. Excellent. Keep this word in your heart too. So now the lesson is clear. Hope. Courage. Change. These three can turn darkness into light. These three can make a weak heart strong. These three can move a person from, I cannot, to, I can. Daniel learned that he did not need to do everything at once. He did not need to climb the whole mountain today. He just needed to take one small step. With hope in his heart. With courage in his actions. And with a dream of change in his future. Now, my friend, let us connect Daniel's story to you. His story is about life, yes. But it is also about English. You see, maybe you sometimes feel like Daniel. Maybe you say, English is too hard. I cannot learn it. I will never speak well. Maybe you open your book and close it again because your eyes are tired and your heart feels heavy. Maybe you feel lost in grammar. Maybe you feel stuck in listening. Maybe you feel tired of trying. These are normal feelings. These are Daniel's feelings too. But remember Daniel's lesson. He did not need to take a big jump. He did not need to do everything in one day. He just needed a small step. A small step is enough. And then another small step. And then another. Small steps make big change. So think about your English. Do not say, I must learn 10,000 words today. No. Just learn one word. Do not say, I must read a big book tonight. No. Just read one page. Do not say, I must speak perfectly tomorrow. No. Just say one new sentence. That is enough. That is a small step. And small steps, again and again, will take you far. This is the secret. Not magic. Not speed. Not perfection. Just small steps. Daniel learned it. And you can learn it too. Let me give you some examples of small steps for English learning. You can listen to one short story in English every day. You can write one small diary sentence in English every evening. You can learn one new word and try to use it 3 times during the day. You can practice speaking with yourself in the mirror for 2 minutes. These are small steps. They are easy. They are simple. But if you repeat them every day, they become powerful. Think of it like water. One drop is small. You cannot feel it. But many drops, every day, can fill a cup. Many drops can fill a river. Many drops can fill an ocean. English is the same. One word today. One word tomorrow. One word the next day. After 1 year, after 2 years, after 3 years, your ocean of English will be full. So do not think, this is too small. It is not enough. No. Small is strong. Small is beautiful. Small becomes big when repeated. Remember the words, small steps make big change. Say it with me now, small steps make big change. Good. Say it again, small steps make big change. Very good. But let us also remember something important, patience. Learning takes time. Growth takes time. Change takes time. Daniel did not change in one day. His problems did not disappear overnight. But he continued. He walked step by step. Slowly, but surely. English is the same. You cannot become fluent in 1 week. You cannot master grammar in 1 month. You cannot learn everything quickly. But you can learn step by step. Word by word. Sentence by sentence. Day by day. This is the way. Sometimes, you may feel impatient. You may think, why is it so slow? Why am I not improving? But remember the seed. You plant a seed today. Tomorrow, you do not see a tree. But if you water it every day, after months, after years, you will see growth. The tree will rise. English is your tree. You must water it with practice. You must give it sunlight with patience. And one day, you will see it grow tall and strong. So do not be impatient. Do not give up. Trust the process. Trust the steps. Trust yourself. Say this with me: I will be patient. I will continue. I will grow. Now I ask you, my friend, what is your next small step? Think carefully. Do not say, I will learn everything. No. Just choose one. One simple step. Maybe it is reading one page. Maybe it is listening to one video. Maybe it is writing one diary sentence. Maybe it is learning one new word. What will your step be? Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself doing it. Imagine yourself smiling because you did it. Imagine yourself saying, I took a step today. Feel the power of that. It is small, but it is real. Now open your eyes. Say it out loud, my next step is, and then say the step. Do it now. Speak it. Do not be shy. Your words are strong. Your words are real. You just made a promise to yourself. And promises are powerful. Remember, Daniel's small step was opening his book again. Your small step can be different. But it is the same idea. Small steps make big change. So what is your step? You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you believe. You are smarter than you know. Many times, people say to themselves, I am weak. I am not good enough. I will fail. But these are lies. Lies from fear. Lies from doubt. The truth is, you are strong. You are capable. You are able. Think of all the things you have already done in your life. You learned to walk. You learned to speak your first language. You survived hard days. You faced pain. You stood again. These are not small things. These are victories. These are proof that you are strong. Now you are learning English. This is not easy. But you are here. You are listening. You are reading. You are learning. This is proof of your strength. Do not forget it. Do not deny it. Say it with me now, I am strong. I am brave. I am learning. Yes. You are. Believe it. Feel it. Live it. Because your strength is real. Let us speak in rhythm now. Feel the words in your body. Say them with me. Step by step. Day by day. Word by word. Hope by hope. Courage by courage. Change by change. Again. Step by step. Day by day. Word by word. Do you feel the rhythm? Do you feel the power? This is not just English. This is music for your heart. When you feel tired, say these words. When you feel lost, repeat this rhythm. Step by step. Day by day. Word by word. It will give you energy. It will give you direction. It will remind you that small steps create big change. English is not just a language. English is courage. Every time you speak one sentence, you are showing courage. Every time you learn one new word, you are showing strength. Every time you listen and do not understand everything, but you keep going, you are showing patience. English is not just grammar. English is not just vocabulary. English is you, standing up, trying again, moving forward. Every word you learn is proof that you are growing. Every sentence you say is proof that you are stronger than yesterday. So when you study English, remember, you are not only learning a language. You are also learning how to be patient. You are also learning how to be strong. You are also learning how to never give up. English is your teacher. And English is teaching you courage. Remember Daniel. Remember his tears. Remember the night he wanted to give up. Remember his feeling of being tired, stuck, and lost. But also remember the small voice that whispered, "Do not give up." Remember the teacher who said, "Small steps make big change." Remember the moment when hope returned. Daniel is not so different from you. His problem was not English, but his struggle is the same as yours. He felt fear. You feel fear. He felt tired. You feel tired. He wanted change. You want change. And just like Daniel, you can find hope. You can find courage. You can find change. So keep his story in your heart. Let it remind you when you feel weak. Let it inspire you when you feel tired. Say it with me, I will not give up. I will take small steps. I will change. So now, let us close the story. Daniel was an ordinary young man. He studied. He worked. He dreamed. But he also felt tired. He felt stuck. He felt lost. One night, he cried. He wanted to give up. But then he heard a small whisper inside, "Do not stop. Something is coming." The next day, his teacher, Mrs. Lee, spoke to him. She said, "Small steps make big change." Those words changed Daniel's life. He took one step. Then another. Slowly, but surely, his life began to shine. His dream began to live again. The lesson is clear. Hope. Courage. Change. With small steps, they create a new future. Daniel's story is about him, yes. But it is also about you. You are Daniel. Your story can change too. And you, my friend, are the reason for this story. This story is not just about Daniel. It is about you. Your English. Your life. Your future. Change the way you see life, and life will change for you. Change the way you see English, and English will change for you. Do not give up. Take small steps. Again and again. Step by step. Day by day. Word by word. Hope by hope. Courage by courage. Change by change. Say this with me now, my story continues. Say it again, my story continues. Yes. Your story is not finished. It is just beginning. And I believe in you. I believe in your strength. I believe in your courage. I believe in your future. Thank you for listening. Thank you for learning. Thank you for walking this story with me. Keep listening. Keep learning. Keep growing. And remember always, your story continues.